Good morning and welcome to the ever-growing and 11th Annual Native American Education Conference. I'm Jillian Balo, Wyoming State Superintendent. This conference is about much more than a PTSB credit or getting resources to use in your classroom. No one is participating just for themselves. You represent the hope, the effort, the inclusion, and the decision-making. This must be front and center for every single one of us right now.
I'm so excited to be here with you today. I really wish we could be here live. Today, we are going to talk about confidence. You can choose to be confident. Other people's opinions of you is none of your business. All that matters is your opinion of you. Remember that you are I-capital-A-M, magnificent. This has been such a pleasure to share this time with you today.
We have over 500 tribes in the United States, and that's a multitude of stories of how these dances came to be. And all of my grandchildren have been dancing since they could walk because, this is part of who we are as a traditional family too, as a powwow family. And we hope you enjoyed our presentation, giving you a little glimpse of who we are as powwow people.
Today, I get to talk about trauma and the brain and behavior. Our brains, our minds, our people are built tribally. We are built to be in community. We heal in community. We suffer alone. So it's better to teach someone to be calm than to tell them to calm down. Give them tools to become sovereign again, rather than saying you need to be sovereign. And what we want to do is connect with each other, keep each other safe, keep each other lifted, and then that creates a community.
Hello, this is Sam Mihara. I am a national lecturer on the topic of mass imprisonment, and I have a story to tell about my experience having been through a prison during World War II in the state of Wyoming. President George Bush made the statement,
"The great nation does not hide its history. It faces its flaws and corrects them."
And when I heard that, I said to myself that this is a great statement and an introduction to my speech, because that's my purpose, is to try to undo problems we've had in the past of not telling the truth on what really happened to some of us in this great society.
Midakiapi, chante washe nape shiuzapi, chanku washewi hemiet. When I first started learning how to hoop dance, I was given just one hoop. That first hoop symbolizes that circle of life, but it also symbolizes yourself. So you have to start off with one hoop and you build up as you add those hoops. It's like building up relationships going through life. These hoops have a spirit within, helping to teach a better understanding of not just who we are with our history, but who we are in today's society.
Believing in what we are and who we are is one of the greatest things that we can do. Adults always tell us what to do, they never ask us what to do. Jared Whitebull, a young man from Wyoming, gave me that quote. I've always kept that very close to any of the work that I've done. That was one of the first lessons that I learned. My goal has always been to get young people leading and initiating action. Young people and adults are sharing decision making. I love the fact that youth are finding their voice more and more. They are speaking up through social media, through protests, through encouragement of community change, through whatever it is that they want. It's happening. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for our youth of this country, of our tribal nations, of our world.
our stories and oral histories reinforce the connection we have to our homeland. For it's within these stories we understand our responsibility to take care of the land, and in return, the land will take care of us. As a visitor to our reservation, we ask you to observe the rules of the land, respect the people who live here, and enjoy the sights.
The 2021 Native American Education Conference will be held virtually August 11th through 14th, 2021. Visit edu.wyoming.gov frequently for more details as they become available.
You know what? I should have brought my better flute. It's always the flute problem.